Alright, got the CD back in here. Overheating issue. Turns out, thermostat we installed is bad. So, you know how to do a thermostat. You're gonna want to drain all the coolant out of the system. Because the thermostat's on the very bottom of the system. Kind of a dumb setup if you ask me, but hey, I'm just the guy who repairs cars, I guess. So, jack her up and remove the radiator drain plug. Alright, now the vehicle's lifted up with jacks and jack stands. You're gonna want to come on down here, and ours is right there. So we are gonna go ahead and open the drain plug and start the coolant. It's gonna get a little messy. You're gonna put the lower radiator hose, because that's where the thermostat's at. Look down where my socket's at. It's on the top bolt, right here. This one right here, and there's a bolt. Hard to see. Right below it. So I'm gonna get both of those bolts, pull this back, this guy right here, and more coolant is probably gonna come out. But there's no other way to do it. So let's begin. I'm gonna break it loose with the ratchet. And just cracked it loose. I got coolant draining. Make sure I have that drain pan in place. Trying to loosen that bolt. Taking the radiator out is probably going to be easier. First bolt, and then let's get the second one down here. Going through everything, it's just pain to do. And just cracked it loose. I got coolant draining. Make sure I have that drain pan in place. Trying to loosen that bolt. This gotta be my least favorite service today on a Subaru. Thermostat. Come on. Good thing we got a pan down there. Catch the bolt. The second one now. dropped it in the pan. And pull that guy off. And use your old thermostat. This guy was not opening up for me. Not sure why. So I'm gonna test it in water later, but I got a brand new one to put in. So make sure to put it in spring side in, just like that, right in the block, and that's the way to do it. Do it the other way, and well, it's not good. So same exact part number. Wow. Not sure why this one wasn't opening, but whatever. Things happen. Wow, I'm falling back. Spot where it's gonna sit. Because the gasket's gotta sit in this little spot. Kind of fit with your hands. Just kind of push it in, and it sits perfectly. Good and through the elbow over it. We're gonna call that part. And let's thread these bolts back in. This is really fun to do with the radiator on. Alright, get that bottom one snug. Just gonna snug up the top one. And here's kind of visual. Just want to make sure that everything's set properly so you're not filling up the entire system with coolant and then start spilling out. Just make sure the seal and everything sits perfect in there and you're tightened down. So I'm going to start a clip here in a second. I recommend you do if you didn't remove your radiator, just to make sure everything's sealed properly so you're not about to fill it up with coolant and just have it all leak out on you. So I just made sure everything looked good. So I'm gonna get it snuffed up. Alright, now start to fill her back up with coolant. As I mentioned, we should probably reinstall the coolant drain plug. And get the spill-free funnel. A Lyle. It's pretty sweet. And currently there was green in the system, so I got the cheapo O'Reilly's Universal because it works in anything. So this isn't a race car. Well, the goal would be not to spill this, but it does happen. Alright, so I'd let it sit for a couple minutes before you can turn it on because there's going to be bubbles all over the system. I'll let it sit for a minute or two and let it see if maybe squeezing all the hoses, you know, make sure as much of the air is out of the system. All right, so now we're going to start it up and let it run for a little bit. Try to bubble all the air out of the system. While it's running, just make sure there's always enough coolant, just in case, you know, the thermostat opens up and some air comes out. Make sure enough coolant to go back in the system. All right, well, she's got 2 warm hoses and the temp's pretty steady. So right around 175 to 180, which I'm happy with. So that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, please give me a thumbs up, man. Also like the WX wheels on it. Anyways, I'm gonna let it bleed a little bit more, but I'm just glad the thermostat's opening up, because beforehand it was not, and I was getting to like around 215-ish, and I was like, I don't like that. So, anyways, there you are.